Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, depressed attorney.
Phoenix,
Damn.
Phoenix, you
That's
like
rough,
that every
buddy.
game.
Not to this level.
We took Inquisitor Barnham's advice and made our way to Rouge's tavern on the outskirts of town. That's where we met the tavern's owner, Miss Rouge. Everyone there seems to respect her. I can definitely see why. Rouge said her and Barnham actually know each other. Talk about polar opposites. We decided to stay the night there. After all, the professor always used to say that a well-rested mind is invaluable, and let's say all of our minds need some rest.
Yeah, but
So
I
what's
didn't.
your...
Yes, but I say well-rested mind. It didn't mean after it was dead.
Well, you're the only one who's dead, Professor.
Also, Jovah,
Well,
you could
you
have
and
used
Maya.
Also, Jovah, you could have used the one from MGS5. Phoenix Wright punished attorney.
Yeah, it kind of fits the polished arc.
I'll save that for the next part.
There's places where folks like me can come and be ourselves. Boss lady is always helping out anyone that's in trouble.
So would you say she's a gatekeeping girl boss of sorts?
No, that's not how it works.
I know she seems a little rough at first, but I always knew she'd end up helping you lot at the end.
It's Rouge. Learn it.
You know, the sad thing sure is that when you
Go on,
think...
Jovah. Go on, Jovah.
Everyone here really trusts Rouge, don't they?
See, the little boy literally just met me. He already knows my name, Cutter.
Don't worry about it, lad. And you know, a girl like that sure demands attention if you catch my drift.
Cutter? What are you implying?
Everyone's a simp.
I don't really think I understand what you mean.
Shut up, Luke. You know what a man-eater is. You know what he means.
Still a bit too green for that, eh, lad? Oh, would you look at the time? Best get ready for bed.
It sounded almost like he was trying to hook Luke up with Rouge.
Your room is upstairs. It's a bit messy, though. Hope you don't mind.
But you know the sad thing, Shiroi, you know who is a gatekeeping girl boss?
Who?
Dahlia, when you think about it.
Huh.
She sure
Anyway,
took
just
charge of
look
her
at
own
me.
life. Sure, a lot of people had to die, but look at how strong and independent she became.
I can believe she gaslit a few people too.
Especially
now
her
she is-
sister.
Well, now she is independent. Body.
Heh.
Is that right? It's just a bit surprising, I guess. I mean, Inquisitor Barnham is head of the Knights and you're... well...
A commoner of the
What's with this sassy child? Some ne'er-do-well tavern owner, right? Well, can't fault you for stating facts, kid.
Also, I didn't
I
take
can
you to
tell
be a one...
Barnham has complete patrician taste when it comes to, choosing.
Also, sure, I didn't pick you as a one-punch man, Stan.
No, not really.
Oh, you probably have just heard that quote then, I assume.
I just like memes.
That checks
Zack
out.
is, well, different from the other knights in Labyrinth.
Oh.
Oh,
So
is
you're
he
going
now?
For that kind of thing, okay.
To any other knight, we're nothing more than a bunch of filthy, no-good scum.
So, land pirates?
Kinda.
We're the first ones to blame whenever a crime or anything happens out here in town. I
Aside
know,
from witches.
surprisingly not witches. Like, they're second.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
I do
true.
wonder if there was supposed to be a cut trial about her being accused of being a witch because a woman owning a tavern? Oh,
I do wonder, honestly, when I first played this game, I honestly thought there was going to be one where Patty was...
Oh, sure.
Yep, society judges us very harshly. You see, but Zack, he's fair.
Ah, some hidden depths to Mr. Barnham.
Zack Fair.
ha ha ha.
He doesn't judge anyone based on how innocent or shady they may look, or what sort of job they've got. He's only interested in protecting the town, with fair and sound judgment. That's why he always helps us out.
Interesting. Like I thought, he really is a good person.
I'm not sure about the fair judgment, though. Did you say something?
Just acknowledging that my intuition paid off. No, it's nothing.
I'm wondering if they meant that Zack Fair reference.
Well, I think that's my cue. You take it easy and rest up, okay? If Zack told you to hide out here, then I really doubt the knights will come snooping around. And even if they did come here, we sure as heck wouldn't turn you over to the likes of them.
We hate them just as much as you probably do right now.
That's good to know. Thank you again, Miss Rouge. You're really too kind.
For such a little guy, you sure do know how to keep a level head in a tough spot.
Lady, I've died before. I've seen some weird stuff.
Your friend over there, on the other hand, I haven't heard a peep out of him this whole time.
Oh.
Someone
Cut the
died.
phoenix in the corner, just mumbling, crawling in my skin.
Downing a beer.
I could go for some grape juice right now to wash away the pain.
That's the thing, Phoenix. Here we sell only alcohol and not grape juice.
Oh, how will I be
venting.
able to cover my sorrows now?
He's venting to Amiya over in the corner.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to bed.
Ooh, statues.
This must be it. So this is the room Rouge was talking about, huh?
Oh my, it is quite unique, isn't it?
I'm guessing it's still better than the jail cell.
Sucks.
Is that a statue on the corner? How very, avant-garde.
For a second, I thought it was going to be Layton over there. They just propped him up.
That statue really looks a lot like Mr. Cutler, doesn't it? Hey,
Yes, turns out the.
I wonder if he made this himself.
So what you're saying, Shira, is the Inquisition sold Golden Layton to Rouge's Tavern?
Sure.
Yeah, they had to pay for the damages in the courtroom earlier, so...
I
Not
don't
only
know.
is Mr. Carter very nice, I lost my trail of thought.
He's artistic. I don't know if I'd
There you
call
go.
this art per se. Anyway,
Hey.
it's just nice to have a safe place to rest for a while. He's feeling testy right now, Tio.
Since when are you interested in art, Phoenix?
Since that time during the stolen turnabout.
We did so much running about today. I'm totally exhausted, but at least we got our steps in, so that's good.
Not to mention, your sleep schedule look is completely out of whack.
Oh god, it's probably 5 a.m. right now. I think we can plan out our next step in the morning. Let's try and get some rest.
Why is the tavern open at 5 a.m.?
Sure,
Never know.
sometimes somebody needs to vent at 5 a.m. Speaking of which, Maya,
God, he is crying himself to sleep.
if only I'd been able to save you. It never would have come to this.
And now your sister's screaming at me.
Just great. I should be ready to pass out right now, but I just can't fall asleep. I'm a little thirsty. Maybe I should go grab some water. Well, it looks like the party is over. Everyone must have gone home by now. I'll just grab some water and head back to the room. It's hard to find some water amongst all this alcohol. Oh!
What's up? Can't get to sleep?
Do you usually stay up this late?
Someone's got to clean.
Dang. Yeah, I'm absolutely beat, but I just can't keep my eyes shut.
You don't say.
I hope she doesn't run this also in the morning time too, because otherwise that means she gets like 4 hours of sleep a day, probably.
Oh, so like Hino's schedule. Okay.
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you.
No, it's fine. The house rule is, you make a mess, you clean it.
Well, there you go, Joe. Maybe it was Hino who created this character, and he took inspiration from his own schedule. There you go.
Those dummies couldn't keep their eyes open. I'll make them clean up in the morning.
That's
Fair
nice.
enough.
That explains how she must have some time to herself. Huh? So, hasn't everyone gone home?
I couldn't exactly let them go home in that state, so I shoved them all upstairs for the night.
Because they'll be all squished in one room.
No, she's put them in a cupboard, like
I'm
in the
surprised
hallway.
Phoenix didn't hear anyone potentially snoring.
Maybe they are just too inebriated to snore.
This is both their home and shelter. I mean, don't tell me you can't hear the loud
Yeah,
snoring.
I was about to say.
Huh, and here I thought that was my stomach growling this whole time. Never mind.
That's one thing you can't get from Mai, I guess.
Once again, Takumi and Hino have you covered to you.
Literally living rent-free in my brain.
Pretty much.
So, you must have come down here for something, right?
No, it's okay, Jovah, because as Teo told us in the Fairfence Rev playthrough, when it's Hino and Takumi doing it, he's fine, but when it's Fairfence Rev doing it, he considered an invasion of privacy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I came down for a glass of water.
Alright, but you'll have to earn it first. That's so rude. You win in my game, and I'll get you any drink you want, on the house.
What kind of game are we talking about?
Well, considering
puzzle.
Yu-Gi-Oh matcher.
considering the developer of this, one of the developers of this game, what do you think?
Did you say game? What kind of game?
I challenge you to a children's card game.
Oh,
Silence!
Oh my god, a knife game!
It's just a simple numbers game.
Oh, so it's like the first shadow game in the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga.
I'm really sorry if I said something wrong. Please don't castrate me.
So basically it's like this. See, you get the money before I stab your hand with a knife. Yeah, that's basically how that went in Yu-Gi-Oh originally.
Yes.
Now don't you go getting the wrong idea. I only drew this knife.
Your money.
Hand over your pickerats.
Yeah, and over your picker-rats.
To use in this puzzle I've made for you.
Oh, how nice!
It seems to be a tradition because even Cutler does that.
The reason I'm putting a knife at you is because I thought that would make it more exciting for the player.
Puzzle 42, Chalice Challenge. Slide the red chalice to the bottom right-hand corner of the table. Use the knives to bounce the red chalice across the table. The direction of a slide depends on the angle of the knife. Be careful not to deliver any green chalices as the cups switch places when they hit each other. So essentially, it's a trajectory puzzle here. So see, basically, if you aim it wrong, yeah, that happens.
It's like that initial beat in the town with no name, where the bartender has to give a glass to basically if you fill the QT, the glass just swoops you past you and gets broken.
I do like how the 3D models of the knives actually do reflect when you move them. Let's see, put this here, put this there. Okay, let's give it a shove now.
Ouch.
Nope.
I think you're almost there, Bo.
Hmm.
There we go.
Ta-da!
I await your verdict.
Guilty. Oh.
This ace attorney just aced this puzzle.
I used the quips to hide my trauma and pain. Success! Don't worry, there's a tougher variant of this puzzle later on.
Right?
Sorry?
Not too shabby, Tiger.
What is it with redheads calling people Tiger?
Yeah.
Well, a promise is a promise. You can have any drink you want, no charge. Refills included. Just say the word. Also, water is usually free.
objection?
I just made you go through that because it's funny.
Face it,
Face it,
Tiger.
Tiger.
You just hit the
You just won the
jackpot.
jackpot, yeah. I'm still miffed that the 90s cartoon was the only one that properly adapted that.
I know, right? Oh well.
Even Spectacular didn't do it.
You earned it, you know. Never saw anyone around these parts take down a puzzle like that so fast.
If only the professor was here to say something about it.
Where did you learn? Where did you learn how to solve puzzles like that?
It was pure luck. Trust me. If you want a puzzle expert, Luke is the one to talk to since the professor's dead.
Oh, you mean that sharp-looking kid, right?
Yeah.
You know, for someone so young, he's got a good head on his shoulders, that one.
Well, he's had a good teacher. / mentor.
It looks like he's been through a lot.
You have
Oh,
no
no
goddamn
If you
idea.
only knew. Yeah, he sure has.
You too, Phoenix. You have no idea either.
Yeah.
He seems to be in good spirits, but deep inside, he must be hurting really bad. He just lost someone very dear to him, but he's trying so hard to hide it. Then there's Espella. She had a new accusation thrown at her, and is again at risk of being burned alive. And Maya. I can't stop thinking about how her death was completely my fault. That's why I need to be stronger. But I can't! I just feel so hopeless.
Would you like to switch to the tequila?
I'm tempted. I'm the only one who can protect Luke and Espella. But I'm scared. I'm scared that what happened to Maya will happen again.
Maya, huh? I caught wind of what happened today in court. She seemed very important to you.
Oh, you have no idea.
That gonna be the title of this part? You have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm alright. I'm fine. I'm just not sure I can protect those two.
I'm
My
not
name
your
is
line.
Right, then I'm fine. Yeah.
More than that, I just don't want to let them down too.
You want to protect them. And don't want them to think you'll fail. Huh?
Pretty much.
That all sounds well and good, but you want to know what I think? I think you're just telling yourself what you want to hear.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think the words coming out of your mouth right now are downright selfish.
Hold on, she's going somewhere with this.
Yeah. Hey! What are you...
Have you taken a second to step back from your wallowing and think how worried they must be about you right now?
In trying to appear strong, Phoenix may not have realized truly the depth that we're in.
So it's hopeless, huh? Do you think those kids are hopeless too? Psh, don't make me laugh. You want to see hopeless? That's easy. Just take a look in the mirror. How do you expect to protect those two if you can't even manage to get a hold of yourself? It's okay. I get it. You had some really rough stuff happen to you today. Unimaginably sad, emotionally trying stuff.
It's not helped by this tragic version of Maya's theme playing
No.
either.
Mia's
Damn it,
playing
Yasumasa
over in the
cut-
background.
To try and help the mood, no less.
That's why the first thing you need to do is just accept it. Accept it all. The sadness, the remorse, everything.
That's the fifth phase, Miss.
Just jump straight to the fifth phase. And
Yeah,
get
we gotta skip a few. We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Can't do bargaining.
Honestly, I don't blame you for expressing just how hard this whole situation has been on you. Who could?
We kind of went through bargaining before, and with Luke and Espella asking if there was a way to bring her back. And
True,
even
I
Phoenix
guess
mentioned it
so.
to Barnham.
They just mixed up the order of the steps a little bit.
We definitely saw rage with Barnham. Well, Phoenix directed it at Barnham. I can never forgive myself for letting this happen. I couldn't do anything. Not a single thing. I did nothing to help Maya at all. You know, except literally tackle two guards and fight them.
There you go, Jovah. Denial. He's in the denial phase right now. So
She gave her own life to save Espella.
I mean, Phoenix, you were being pinned down. There wasn't a lot you could do.
Again, after fighting two armored guards, mind you. If only I'd been quicker. If only I'd been fast enough to save Maya. She'd still be here by my side.
Like I said, this is the grief talking.
Very much so. It's all my fault. Again, chills. This is legit some fantastic writing, seeing how Phoenix would react if something bad actually did end up happening to Maya.
Which again makes up. Oh, looks like Luke did not sleep as well. And Espella too.
Oh, Luke. What are you doing here?
Again, it makes Apollo Justice even more frustrating because up until Spirit of Justice, from what I can understand, instead there's this big gap of absence and we don't know much about what happened and why, Phoenix and Maya stopped seeing each other.
We do get that throwaway line that implies that she's been sending him Steel Samurai stuff in Apollo Justice, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Maya is just yet another
Fair.
character that makes no sense why no one intervened
Yes, Pedro?
during the 7 years of Phoenix. Oh boy.
To be fair, I can believe that after Trials and Tribulations, she went to, properly train herself.
True,
which she
true,
wasn't
true.
really doing during the original trilogy because she kind of slacked in her training, as we even joked about various times in the original trilogy. So I can believe that the idea was that, okay, I'm gonna take some time off from this whole courtroom shit to get my proper training done.
Although
Like
apparently
I
when
said,
she
boy,
said take
it's
some time
still-
off, she meant, okay, Nick, I'll see you in like 8 or 9 years later.
Not just that, like again, the thing we mentioned in Apollo Justice again, there have been all those 7 years. Apparently, none of Phoenix's friends, apparently went to help him in some fashion.
Which again is what I keep saying, that the time between both 3 and 4 would have made a far more interesting game than the actual game number 4.
Again, to be fair, Takumi originally did not even plan to have any of the old characters except for the judge in that one,
Yeah.
again, Capcom forced his hand and look,
Sure, we've talked about this, Jovah.
Yeah.
Once again, I can only judge the game we got, not what we could have got.
But yeah, the point is that Espella and Luke actually heard enough.
okay, now to be fair, going off of the investigation games, apparently Phoenix and Maya spent some time together before
Yeah, there's that
Phoenix's
too,
case
yeah.
as well. I'll explain more when we get to the investigation games, but yes, Phoenix and Maya technically do show up in those.
Also, Rouge, you say we did share the puzzle. Is that like
Is that-
3-point thunder or something?
Oh my god, first base.
In Layton terms, it means they're great friends now.
Is that what happened with Barnham? You shared an extra puzzle more than normal.
Well, you see, Tio, as Sans would put it, Barnham befriended her that night.
Wait, so what does that say about Layton sharing a puzzle with Phoenix?
Layton just
can't
befriends
believe
everyone
Dr.
he has a
Barnham
puzzle
befriended
with.
Tavern owner last
Like I
night.
said, she like great friendship.
Everyone's sharing their puzzles. Jesus.
Mr. Wright.
Sure. It's a sign of powerful bonding. Come on.
Sorry,
Right.
Luke, did I wake you up? Is Espella still asleep?
Yep, she's out like a light. She must have been really tired.
He lied
Yeah.
as naturally as he breathed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sorry.
Mr. Wright,
I don't feel right about now.
starting tomorrow, I'm going to give 210%.
Luke, that's physically impossible.
Says who?
We need to make the impossible possible, James. That is our focus.
It's a form of expression, Professor. Just roll with it.
Well, where'd that come from?
I just want to help you stay focused, Mr. Wright.
Luke.
That's the other thing about this game. Again, the story issues that we're going to talk about, and we've talked about aside, Takumi does get the characters of both franchises absolutely right.
And
that's
again,
what,
it is nice how we
holds
do.
the game apart.
It is nice how, for the most part, we managed to get pretty much a lot of Kane-made interactions, like Luke and Maya, and Phoenix and Luke, and another one, as we'll see later. Granted, there's one that I feel is a bit lacking, but we'll save that for like near the end.
Yeah, like I said, sorry.
I can definitely see why you're the professor's apprentice.
Indeed. Like I said, in the Iwata asks of this game, he said that he's always been sending every Layton game as they were being made to Takumi, and you can tell Takumi definitely played them because he definitely gets both characters.
No, make no mistake. Despite my grievances with what will eventually happen in this game, I will not deny, up to that point, what we have is legit one of the most spectacular crossovers I've ever seen.
I'm all for that. Good night, Mr. Wright. Your name rhymes with a lot of stuff.
Good night, Luke. I know it does. Maya used to tease me about that.
Alright.
The
So,
next
Shiro, it's
zoning.
you and me now.
Also, me
The next
actually
raid
meanwhile.
is the most crucial one yet.
The one that you
Yes, my lord, I
anticipated.
understand.
Yes.
Apparently, yeah.
I leave the rest in your hands. Please take care of Espella.
Who
About
wants to
that,
tell him?
Yes.
You have had to endure much thus far, but understand that the end is near.
Knowing the actual context of this, I love how they're being needlessly cryptic even though no one else is around to hear this.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
The video game Everhood that actually has a cutscene similar
Is
to
that a
actually
hint of
justifies the
contempt? I see
crypticness.
in you, Inquisitor Darklaw.
Oh? What's this? Could God
The
have a
storyteller
weakness?
is- Yeah.
Ooh.
Your collar is
must
obnoxious.
But look at how grand it is.
Whoosh,
Yes, yes.
he literally edits himself out.
Yeah.
I must dress for I must
Adios.
write my next story.
What a foolish man.
Planning something, Darklaw?
We'll know soon enough. Soon you will see the advent of a new story.
Oh God, what? You wanna be God next?
And you will pay for all of your mistakes.
Take a number, lady. I'm sure there's some people who secretly have grievances with all that the storyteller has done. But wait. It turns out someone else was watching Darklaw.
I wonder, what could she be planning?
Everyone's just plotting behind each other, I see.
It's true.
It's like the Clone
Strange
Saga
things have been occurring
where
within the story.
Spider-Man and Pete and
Such as
Ben
the
are
storyteller
doing stuff, and
making
then
Espella
Kane is
Cantabella
watching them, and
his
Scryer
own
is watching
daughter.
Kane, and Osborn is watching all of that.
Oh God, the Clone
Why
Saga
would he
was
write such a thing?
a crazy time.
Something is
Only
never-
now
gonna
you're
be-
questioning something like this, Barnham?
Is it
Well-
going to be like a cutscene in
Should I
GTA
investigate
5
further?
where everyone is all plotting against each other and they're pointing guns at each other and everything?
Kinda.
I love that bit from Barnham. I know everything is incredibly suspicious, but should I investigate further?
Nah.
Nah. It's just a weird Wednesday. I'm sure things will get better tomorrow on Thursday.
Don't even worry about it.
Also, Shira, if things were really as serious as you say, then we would have moments in the Layton series where characters would say to their significant others, "I can't believe you gave her a puzzle to solve. How could you do that?"
You said I was the only puzzle you needed.
God.
Jovah, even better. That's what you presented her with that puzzle, but that was always been our puzzle.
Darling, I just wanted to see if somebody else could solve it faster. She means nothing to me, I swear.
Yeah, nope.
More
Nope,
heartbreak
bullshit
to
joke.
come in the next parts.
You're the one who
Yeah.